Dreaming of fresh tomatoes in fall or crisp lettuce after frost? What if you could double your garden's yield without doubling your budget? Today we'll compare two popular home greenhouses, the affordable Kingbird Tunnel and the premium Costco Yardistry. We'll break down assembly, durability, and features so you can choose the perfect home for your plants no matter the season. For years, I was what you might call a fair-weather gardener, someone who relished the long, sunny days of spring and summer, but who always felt a pang of disappointment as autumn crept in. My gardening journey began outdoors, where I'd spend hours tending to my vegetable beds, nurturing tomatoes, beans, and leafy greens under the open sky. Each season, I poured my heart into the soil, watching my plants thrive in the warmth and light. But as the days grew shorter and the air turned crisp, I knew what was coming. Year after year, I watched my harvest come to an abrupt end with the first frost. The vibrant greens would wilt overnight, and the once bountiful beds would be reduced to a patchwork of withered stems and fallen leaves. It always felt like saying goodbye to a dear friend, knowing I'd have to wait months before I could dig my hands into the earth again. I tried every trick I could find: row covers, cold frames, even mulching heavily to protect my crops. These methods helped a little, but winter always seemed to win. No matter how hard I tried, my garden would fall silent, dormant, and empty for what felt like an eternity. The excitement of gardening faded, replaced by months of waiting and longing for spring's return. But deep down, I wanted more. I dreamed of harvesting crisp greens in January, picking sun-ripened tomatoes in November, and starting seeds early without cluttering every windowsill in my house. I wanted a space where I could experiment with new varieties, nurture delicate seedlings, and keep my gardening spirit alive all year long. That's when I discovered the magic of greenhouses, and everything changed. My very first winter with a greenhouse was a revelation. While snow blanketed the yard and icy winds howled outside, I was inside, harvesting spinach, kale, and fragrant herbs. The contrast was incredible. Lush, thriving plants just steps away from a frozen landscape. It felt like I had unlocked a secret world, one where the rules of the seasons no longer applied. Stepping into that warm, living space on a cold winter morning was nothing short of magical. The air inside was humid and alive, filled with the scent of soil and growing things. It became my sanctuary, a place to escape the winter blues, reconnect with nature, and watch life flourish even in the darkest months. My garden was no longer bound by the calendar. It became a year-round source of fresh food, inspiration, and pure joy. I could share homegrown salads with my family in the dead of winter, and the sense of accomplishment was unlike anything I'd felt before. But a greenhouse is so much more than just a way to extend the growing season. It's a laboratory for trying out new plant varieties, a safe haven that shields your crops from pests and harsh weather, and a classroom where kids can learn about the wonders of nature firsthand. It's a creative space where you can experiment, learn, and grow as a gardener. That's why I'm so passionate about helping others discover the right greenhouse for their needs. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned gardener, the right greenhouse can truly transform your gardening experience, opening up a world of possibilities, year-round harvests, and endless joy. Let's meet our contenders. The Kingbird 10X6, 6-feet tunnel greenhouse, affordable and accessible, and the Costco Yardistry 8x10 feet greenhouse, premium, sturdy, and built to last. The Kingbird is a hoop house with a steel frame and reinforced polyethylene cover, offering 66 square feet of space for around $150. It features a zippered door and roll-up windows for ventilation. The Yardistry is a permanent cedar wood structure with twin-wall polycarbonate panels, 80 square feet of space, and a price tag near $1,600. It boasts an automatic roof vent and lockable Dutch door for security and airflow. The choice Kingbird's budget-friendly larger footprint or Yardistry's long-term durability and superior insulation. Assembling your greenhouse is more than just a task. It's the first step in creating your own garden oasis, a space where you'll nurture plants, relax, and watch your hard work bloom. The process itself can be surprisingly rewarding, especially when you involve family or friends. It's a chance to bond, learn new skills, and see your vision take shape right before your eyes. The Kingbird greenhouse is designed as a manageable weekend project. You'll start by connecting the steel poles, which fit together with satisfying clicks. Next, you'll pull the durable cover over the frame, making sure it's snug and secure. Don't forget to anchor it well. Upgrading the stakes is a smart move, especially if your area gets strong winds. The process is straightforward, but attention to detail ensures your greenhouse stands strong through the seasons. With a helper by your side, you can expect to spend about 4 to 6 hours on the kingbird. Working together not only makes the job easier, but it also turns assembly into a fun, shared experience. You'll find that teamwork speeds things up and makes the process more enjoyable. The Yardistry greenhouse, on the other hand, is a more involved project. Think of it as building a small shed from scratch. The structure is heavier and more permanent, with wooden frames that require careful assembly. This is a project for those who enjoy a challenge and want a greenhouse that feels like a true extension of their home. You'll need a good set of tools, plenty of patience, and at least one reliable helper. Reading through the instructions before you start is key, as there are more steps and details to keep track of. Don't rush. Taking your time will pay off in the end. Begin by preparing a level foundation. This step is crucial for stability and longevity. Follow the detailed manual closely and be prepared to dedicate a full weekend, or even 2, to complete the build. The sense of accomplishment when you finish is well worth the effort. The payoff for your hard work? The Kingbird offers a quick, simple solution that's perfect for getting started right away, while the Yardistry becomes a solid, permanent addition to your garden, a structure that will last for years and add real value to your outdoor space. Both greenhouses require teamwork and a bit of elbow grease, but the Yardistry demands more time, skill, and commitment. It's a bigger project, but also a bigger reward for those who are up for the challenge. Ultimately, your choice comes down to your comfort with DIY projects and how permanent you want your greenhouse to be. Whether you're looking for a quick weekend build or a lasting garden feature, both options offer a path to creating your own backyard sanctuary, one that will bring you joy, fresh produce, and a sense of accomplishment for years to come. When it comes to greenhouses, durability isn't just a nice-to-have, it's absolutely essential. Your greenhouse will face the full force of nature, from relentless summer sun to howling winds and heavy winter snow. If you want your investment to last, you need to think about how well it can handle these challenges year after year. A greenhouse that can't stand up to the elements will quickly become a source of frustration, not a haven for your plants. The Kingbird greenhouse is built with a sturdy steel frame and a tough polyethylene cover. If you take the time to anchor it securely and check it regularly, it can hold up surprisingly well against wind and rain. However, it's important to know that some parts, like the zippers and the cover itself, are more vulnerable. Over time, exposure to UV rays and temperature swings can cause these components to wear out. Many owners find themselves replacing the cover or fixing zippers every few years, especially if the greenhouse is in a spot that gets a lot of sun or wind. Snow is another big concern, especially in colder climates. Even a strong steel frame can be stressed by the weight of heavy, wet snow. That's why it's crucial to clear snow off your greenhouse roof as soon as possible after a storm. Regular maintenance like this can make a huge difference in how long your greenhouse lasts. On the other hand, the Yardistry greenhouse is designed for longevity. Its cedar frame naturally resists rot and insects, while the polycarbonate panels are tough enough to withstand impacts and block harmful UV rays. This combination means the structure is less likely to suffer from the usual wear and tear that plagues cheaper greenhouses. The materials are chosen specifically for their ability to handle years of exposure to sun, rain, and snow without breaking down. Owners consistently report that the Yardistry stands up to harsh climates with very few issues. Whether it's a blizzard, a heat wave, or a week of heavy rain, this greenhouse keeps on going. It's the kind of structure you can rely on for the long term with minimal repairs or replacements needed. Of course, even the best materials need a little care. To keep the cedar looking great and performing well, you'll want to apply a sealant every few years. And if you notice the vent cylinder isn't working as smoothly as it should, it's easy to replace. These small maintenance tasks help ensure your investment lasts for decades. When it comes to value, the Kingbird is a fantastic choice if you're looking for something affordable that will get you through a few growing seasons. But if you want a greenhouse that's truly built to last, a buy-it-for-life investment, the Yardistry is hard to beat. The upfront cost is higher, but the long-term durability pays off. Ultimately, your choice comes down to your climate, how much maintenance you're willing to do, and how long you want your greenhouse to last. Think about your goals and your environment, and you'll find the right fit for your garden and your lifestyle. A greenhouse should create the best environment for your plants, controlling temperature, humidity, and airflow. Kingbird offers roll-up windows and a zippered door for manual ventilation, plus a basic misting kit for humidity. You'll need to open and close vents daily, and insulation is minimal. Great for spring and fall, but not for deep winter. Yardistry features an automatic roof vent and Dutch door for hands-off climate control. Twin-wall polycarbonate panels provide excellent insulation, making winter growing and heating more efficient. It doesn't include a watering kit, but its sturdy frame supports custom irrigation and shelving. Kingbird requires daily attention. Yardistry offers convenience and better year-round performance. Pick the features that match your gardening style and schedule. So which greenhouse fits your needs? Kingbird is perfect for beginners, budget-conscious gardeners, or those wanting a seasonal, hands-on structure for seed starting and extending harvests. Pros: affordable, spacious, easy setup, includes watering kit. Cons: less durable, manual ventilation, not ideal for winter. Yardistry is for serious long-term gardeners seeking a permanent, beautiful, and low-maintenance greenhouse. Pros: extremely durable, insulated, automatic vent, attractive design. Cons: expensive, complex assembly, smaller footprint. Consider your budget, climate, time for maintenance, and long-term goals. There's no single right answer, just the right fit for you. Reflect on what matters most, and you'll find your perfect backyard oasis. Once your greenhouse is ready, don't forget flowers. Salvias are perfect, hardy, colorful, and great for attracting pollinators. Try Rose Marvel for deep pink blooms, compact size, and long flowering. Eveline offers striking violet, blue, and pink two-tone flowers, adding vertical interest. For drama, Purple Rain delivers bold, deep violet spikes and a bushy habit. Salvias thrive in greenhouse warmth and bring beauty alongside your veggies. Which color will you choose for your new garden retreat? We've compared two fantastic greenhouses, Kingbird for value, Yardistry for longevity. The right choice depends on your climate, budget, and gardening ambitions. Download my free greenhouse buyer's checklist to guide your decision. Link in the description. I hope this guide empowers you to take the next step toward year-round gardening. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Your insights help our gardening community grow. Let's get growing together.